Hello, it's 1:30 and I'm Bianca Cappuccino with your Solent Radio Bulletin. Our top story this bulletin: more strikes are set to take place in Southampton over the next 2 weeks. Around 1,000 teachers are set to strike in the city next Wednesday. So far, 5 schools have announced they will be shut for the day. Parents are urged to check as their schools could shut too. For the latest list of closures, see our TV bulletin at 3. Southampton MP Caroline Noakes has joined a growing number of colleagues calling for Conservative Party Chair Nadhim Zahawi to stand aside while the investigation into his tax affairs is conducted. Speaking on BBC Breakfast, the MP for Romsey and Southampton North said that the publicity was becoming a distraction.
Sadly, this looks like a sort of hangover from Prime Minister's past, and I think that Nadhim needs to come clean on all of the questions that are being posed by journalists and others, and that we need clarity. And I think it's a really difficult situation for any government minister when you're pretty much leading the news on every front page this morning. Well, look, I said yesterday that I thought that Nadhim should stand aside whilst this investigation is carrying on. And there are great precedents of ministers who have been competent, hardworking, and Nadhim is certainly a very talented politician, but maybe he should temporarily recuse himself until this investigation is over.
Southampton MP Caroline Noakes there, speaking on BBC Breakfast earlier. Southampton is joining cities across the UK to honour and remember those who died in the Holocaust. Southampton University collaborated to prepare the event for the day that will take place at the Palmerston Lecture Theatre at Solent University today between 6 and 8 p.m. More than 30,000 people gathered at Southampton City Centre last weekend to celebrate Chinese New Year. Our reporter Daniel Tyson spoke to Vice Chair of Chinese Association of Southampton, Vicky Chang, about the event.
Wow, Chinese New Year is the most important festival, I would say, for Chinese. Even though, we are not in China or Hong Kong, but we are in the UK, and it's even more important because the celebration is centered around removing the bad and the old and welcoming the new and the good. So it's time to do something to show our culture and, for example, line dance, dragon dance, things to celebrate.
The program teaching children about COVID that started during the pandemic has received financial support from the City Council. The in-person lessons educate pupils of age 11 and younger principles about a healthy lifestyle, such as the right nutrition and the amount of sleep they need. Teacher Donna Lovelock explained more about how it works.
Hi, my name's Donna Lovelock. I'm one of the teachers at Life Lab, which is part of the University of Southampton, and I'm one of the project leads for the Early Life Lab Health Warriors programme. The Early Life Lab programme has been around for quite a long time, probably about 10 years or so. We started developing modules and work that could be sent out and used in primary schools to support children with understanding those health messages. Really through the science curriculum, they understand why they're being asked to eat well, be physically active, get the right amount of sleep and that kind of thing. And then we were fortunate enough to get some funding support from Southampton City Council as part of the Healthy Schools and Healthy Living agenda, with the payoff not just being to support their own health now, but actually from the medical aspect that we know that the earlier we can make better lifestyle choices, you've got that triple dividend effect of improving health now, improving young people's future health, but also improving the health of future generations as well.
Southampton residents and businesses can now have their say about the City Council's climate change approach through the 8-week-long consultation known as the Net Zero Strategy. International designer Rich Holland has been commissioned by Southampton City Council to redesign the aging skater site in Hoglands Park. The project is part-funded by the Arts Council. More cup action for Southampton this Saturday. They host Blackpool in the 4th round of the FA Cup. On Tuesday, they play the second leg of their Carabao Cup semi-final against Newcastle. Saints lost the first leg 1-0 on Tuesday. That's all from us for now. You can find all our stories and more at solentjournalism.co.uk. We'll be back with another update on our TV bulletin at 3, so make sure to check that one out.